Oh, damn. Did you just see that? Bart's got some skills, bloody hell.
Bart's got some skills. He doesn't need no skateboard anymore. He can just backflip.
Wait, is this the start?
This is the start, everyone. This is the start.
Okay, this is the start. I wasn't sure if we were going.
starting here. I was going to say that with that backflip and some of these jumps, this is the reason why we haven't actually seen Bart with skateboard in quite a few episodes recently.
Yeah.
Is because, he can get air without anything.
And that's it. He can get all the hang time he needs with just his box jump.
Yep.
A noble spirit embiggens the smallest man. Embiggens. I always love that bit in the episode. It's like, I never heard that word. It's a perfectly cromulent word. Oh, shit, Aaron. They got the catapult ready.
I love that it's got a cat in it.
It's got a cat in it.
A catapult, so it's got a cat.
That is a bit on the nose. They heard us talking about Armin last episode. Oh, look, he wants you to do it. And you're Bart, so you have to do it. Here we go.
You do. You really do.
Oh my God, it was alive? I thought it was a statue. It made a freaking noise. I thought it was just a statue.
It was blinking, so...
I didn't even see that, honestly.
I mean, I say it was blinking. I don't know.
Oh God, it's back.
I think it blinks just before you release it, so like you think it's a statue, and
Maybe.
as you pull the lever...
They lower you into that. But no, welcome back, everyone. We are back as the Cowabunga Kid. Bart Simpson, El Barto.
Yeah, don't have a cow, man, because, otherwise you'll have to eat our shorts and...
All of those other things he hasn't said since 1999. All right, let's talk to Milhouse.
I gotta get the new Bone Storm or I'll be as uncool as Milhouse. I'm standing right here, Bart. Hey, that's great. You better get out of here, Bart. Principal Skinner's looking for everyone that skipped school today. And when you're caught, it's expulsion, Bart. Expulsion!
I love Milhouse, even though he's a giant dweeb.
My confusion here is that they were like, oh, he's looking for everyone, and if it's expulsion, Bart, it's like, what are you doing here? Like,
yeah.
What? How about we both go? There's 2 seats in this rocket car, man. Let's go.
Must be 302. I was wondering, actually, I didn't fully notice this just a minute ago. I was wondering what the vehicle for Bart would be. I couldn't actually remember. I knew it wasn't a skateboard, and it's the honor roller, which is technically, I think, Martin's. Martin Prince's. I don't actually think it's Bart's. Didn't Bart make a crappy one? Oh God!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Bart, Homer tries to help Bart make one.
Yeah,
and it's like it's literally just like the trash can attached to.
It was terrible.
A board or something. Yeah.
They did have fun. No, the thing was they actually did have fun with it, and it was actually pretty decent. But he knew he wouldn't win. Like, it was okay, like, for a kid's thing. Oh my God, here he comes. And he ends up. I remember now. Martin hurts himself, and he ends up going with Martin's instead, which like upsets Homer. Okay, Skinner is gonna mess me up bad here. Oh my God, I'm just going in. So where the hell do I go to get out of here?
I mean,
there is a map.
Obviously, for those people that are watching, we don't actually, the two of us don't live in the States.
No.
But I still want to make the joke of, classic American roads, all those potholes.
Yeah, it's pretty banged up. I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of complaints about it though, so I'm convinced it must be the case.
Well, that's what I'm going off of, just generic complaints that people make. No other facts or based on any actual evidence. Just hearsay.
Yeah, just the hearsay.
But I'll make that goddamn joke anyway.
You hear it about the UK as well. Like, so with America, I mean, our American viewers, friends, can chime in here. But I've always assumed that when it is like, there's lots of potholes and that, it's because America's like a really, rather like densely populated, but it's a very large country and it's really spread out, The states the size of plenty of other countries and stuff. Oh, my L button still sucks. And I assume they just don't spend the money to uphold the roads, and it's such a car-heavy society, you know what I mean? So loads of cars, people driving everywhere, and lots of road to maintain.
Too late, losers. I got the last game. 4-finger discount. Some crazy lady destroyed all the rest. When will they learn? Video games don't kill people, they just kill their minds.
All right, so I guess we're trying to get our hands on Bone Storm 2. Drive to Herman's Military Antiques. Oh, good old Herman. God, I'm actually watching through some Simpsons at the moment, just oh no, it's just
it's research. I swear.
No. Well, before we decided to play the game, I'm up to season 20 now, and I've never watched that far before. Ooh. We'll talk to Kearney quick, and I'll finish my very interesting thought.
How am I gonna get that new game?
Who cares? Video games are so late 90s. Illegal fireworks are all the rave now. Better make it snappy, though, if you want to be part of this trend.
Oh, video games are so late, not 90s.
Weapons of mass delinquency. Collect the fireworks from around before the time runs out. I really need to repair this car as well. Oh, actually, no, it's okay now. Oh, I guess it repairs beginning emissions, maybe? Just quickly before I do continue, that Kearney is the most confusing character because he's still in school, but he's like Otto's age or something, which makes it really, really weird that he beats up 8-year-olds.
Yeah, no,
Whoa.
it's very vague because I feel like they mentioned a few times like that he's meant to be this older person, but at the same time, at some points they try and hint the fact he's not. Like they go back and forth a little bit in some episodes.
Well, he has a kid. That much is like.
Well, yeah, I know that was something that was brought up, and it's like, okay, are we established? How old are we establishing?
Yeah, but I mean, you could still be a teen with that.
1 box of your finest quality Chinese frog launchers, please.
Here you go, 2 kilos of Chinese sky candy.
Chinese sky candy. Funnily enough, Otto right here. Otto actually says to him at one point, "What are you doing, Kearney? We were in 3rd grade together." You know, so he's at least Otto's age, at least.
Yeah.
So that's pretty solid. But I mean, Simpsons, there's no continuity really. Like,
there isn't. And I don't think he was originally made to be that old.
No,
because like when you start thinking about it, that, just becomes really weird and creepy.
Yeah, it's super weird. He hangs out with teenagers. He beats up little kids, despite being an adult. It's pretty messed up.
I'm pretty sure he'd be going to jail. Like
he used a fake ID at one point, though.
Yeah. Hey,
are we doing something here, Mo? Can we talk?
Hey, Mo.
Is that Kearney right there? Is that Kearney dressed as me? What is going on there?
he's put a top on to pretend he's someone else.
Yeah. What is going on? Why can't I?
No, I was gonna say no. What's happening here is that Mo can't talk to us because we're not talking to him via phone.
Yeah, we need to ring him, find out if he pees freely. Oh man, no, seriously though, what is going on here? Didn't it want me in here? But I can't actually talk to him. What is happening?
There. Maybe that. Press it.
I press it, but it just goes away. What is happening?
I don't know. Maybe just wait. Can we use what is that? The love machine or something?
The love tester. Yeah. What do we get?
Is that?
Oh, cold fish.
Oh,
no
it's broken.
Good. No good. All right, let's see if we can make some money gambling at least. Hell yeah, pay up.
All right, what do we get?
Pay up. What am I meant to do here?
Apparently.
It wants me to talk to
okay. It gave us a coin.
It did give us a coin. Okay, I'm so confused.
I say we come back. I say we do other stuff and come back.
But isn't this what it wants me to do? The thing's telling me to go here.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. I guess we try and go back inside?
Unless it's not something like on the ombos. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. But that didn't seem to work for me. I'm going to check around the back. Let's see if there's something back here. All right, there's some jumping stuff.
Oh, yeah, we got some coins at least.
Okay, maybe oh god, that looks incredibly dangerous. Ah!
Less dangerous than I thought.
Oh god. You know, I was going to like finish off my point before, but I forgot. Either way, I'm up to season 20 of The Simpsons. I've never watched this far before, and like it's definitely nowhere near the early quality, but it's still got its moments. It's got its laughs.
Well, no, yeah, it's obviously still going to have its moments now because they still need to make money. Like, there's only so far you can go off of people.
Off a brand name, yeah.
Yeah, so you still have to have some type of entertainment. So yeah, you can still say, oh, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still going to be funny in some way.
I'm waiting to get up to the newer seasons because I've seen some people saying that the newer seasons have actually been getting pretty good. And it's because like newer writers, were like kids watching The Simpsons back in the day. So,
yeah.
So they're a little bit more in line with that because obviously a lot of the originals apparently have left, and that's why the humor's changed quite a bit. It's fair enough.
What season is it up to now?
I don't know, 30 odd, isn't it? 30 odd? Well, let's see. It came out in 89, I think, was season 1. All right, I'm going to try in here again. I don't know what the hell is happening. 89, season 1. Look, he turned, but nothing happened. Is my game broken?
Is it like you have to sneak past?
Sorry, Bart. I can't serve booze to a minor. It ain't right.
I'm here to buy fireworks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, right?
Such a Mo thing.
I'm up to season 20. I was going to say I'm up to season 20 of The Simpsons, and Herman, I swear I haven't seen him in an episode in ages. He's like the crazy military vet missing an arm. But also there's a few like that were common gags that you don't really get after a certain season that I miss. Like, obviously they can get kind of stale, but nonetheless. One was like Skinner's like Nam flashbacks. He'd be like in the middle of having a conversation and then start to have like a Nam flashback. And I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a kind of dark humor, but those always cracked me up. And no Herman. Oh, God. Oh, we'll talk to Snake first.
For those that were wondering, which is probably no one, because you all got the internet, and if you're watching this, probably already know, but it is 34 seasons is what we're up to with The Simpsons.
Yeah, so. I'm really struggling to finish any of my points tonight. Sorry. I'm sort of just babbling. But there were loads of sort of running gags. Oh, the other one I was going to say was Mo used to always have like some operation going on in the back of his bar.
Yeah.
They stopped
like
that.
You saw the panda boxes, food boxes.
1 dozen of your best Tijuana toilet crackers, my good man.
Here you go, kid dude. Now don't blow your hand off. Or do. What do I care?
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't care, Snake. There we go. Task complete. But yeah, no, the Mo thing always cracked me up. I love the X-Files episode where he's got that whale and they try and get it out of there, like from SeaWorld or whatever. And they run past Scully and Mulder, and he's like, "Oh Jesus, the fence!"
It wasn't something similar to like? There's always he thinks they're onto him or something. But that was the joke type thing. It's like, wrap it up, boys, they're onto us.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm probably crossing them here or a mile off, but it's like when Lisa calls up Mo thinking he's doing something that he wasn't. She's like, "We know it's you, Mo, so knock it off." He's like, "Okay, I'll handle it." He goes out the back and he's like, "We gotta get these out of here." And he opens up like some crates of pandas and he's like,
or something like that. Yeah,
ushes them out. Yeah.
Ralph, word in the hood is that you got access to your old man's fireworks stash.
Fireworks make my ears yell.
Here's some gumdrops. Now make with the works.
My daddy's going to put you in jail. Bye.
Freaking Ralph Wiggum.
Now, what I was going to say was that just reminded me of the episode where they want to get rid of Snake. They introduce toads or something, but then they need to introduce snakes to eat the toads, and then the snakes they need to like introduce like gorillas.
Yeah, no, so it was like Bart the mother, I think it was, and he was nurturing those lizards, and he didn't want to kill them, but they were an invasive species. And so they were like, "Oh, we'll just release, like snakes to kill them." And it's like, "Well, what about the snakes? We'll release mongooses." It's like, and then we'll release gorillas, It's just escalating.
Hey, Jabba the Fat, you know where I can get a copy
Jabba
of
the
Bone Sword
Fat.
2?
Yes, I have no time to converse with you. I must be the first to register my disgust on the internet regarding the new McBain film. The action was dismal, and the nudity was frustratingly fleeting. I barely got going.
Quick, to the Fatmobile!
Yes, I suppose, but must we call it that?
Race the nerd to the Java server. Okay. Wait, what?
Wait, are you in the...
Oh, yeah, I'm in his.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this car handles like crap.
I think
I'm gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, I think you're gonna lose. But I think what you're confused with was...
Was what?
Sorry, I was about to sneeze then. What you were confused when we got into the race initially was like, race the nerd. I thought they were referring to the comic book guy.
Well, exactly. There was never any mention of a secondary nerd. Like, maybe if we had some context to the secondary nerd. Oh my god, nah, this is done. I've absolutely balls this up. I think the game's being a little bit kind. Yep. All right, we're at it again.
I think this game's being a little bit kind. I mean, I still lost, but...
Well, that's the thing. It was being kind and I still lost. But no, it looked like it was like, you know, allowing the nerd to slow down a little bit, you know, to let me catch when I was just absolutely ballsing it up. Whoa. But, you know, Ralph made me think of something, right? Have you ever heard of, like, Flanderization?
Is that... I'm just going to say, is that where it goes... Don't think sexy thoughts. Don't think sexy thoughts. Damn sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy Flanders. No. I mean, it sounds like it could be. No, Flanderization is like a TV trope. And it's about how you take a character and you sort of boil them down over time into sort of like an overly exaggerated version.
That your quest for Bone Storm 2 is quite futile. Professor Frink posted a message on my news group, alt.furryanimals.fanfiction.net,
What?
that he has bought up all the remaining video games.
Oh.
Huh.
Thank you not to moan in my mid-sized vehicle.
Was that a furry reference?
Yeah, I didn't realize Comic Book Guy was a furry.
No, I've never seen anything of the sort about it until just then. But to finish my thought, the Flanderization is like a TV trope because like over the course of the show, Flanders went from being, you know, like a good husband, you know, a good citizen, a good neighbor and all that, who was Christian. But eventually they boiled him down to just being like a Bible bashing, you know.
God's #1 fan. Yep.
Yeah, overly religious nut sort of thing. And that's called Flanderization. And I think Ralph sort of's gone through it already from what I'm watching of The Simpsons, because in the early ones, you know, he actually has a little bit of character. Like, he's obviously dumb as a bag of rocks, like, absolutely. But he has at least a little bit to him, like in the episode where, you know, he likes Lisa and he gets his heart broken. Like, he's a good little actor and all this sort of stuff. But he actually had, like, some things going on for him.
Yeah.
But he's just dumb as can be now. Like, there's nothing going on for him.
Yeah, just one-liners thrown out and that's it.
Yeah, he's just thick. That's it. Ralph is just dumb. So it's sort of like, I guess it's not just Flanders that gets Flanderized.
Though I do find it funny that like they, yeah, as you said, they Flanderize Flanders in that they boil him down, but then that doesn't make for as interesting stories when you want to do something new. So there'll be episodes where they get Flanders and suddenly it's not really as much about God anymore. It's about something completely different. Like when they added the left hand thing. Like he owns the shop.
Yeah, he owns the left
selling everything left-handed, and or when they're trying to find him a new wife, or you know, all this sort of stuff where they suddenly go away from focusing so much on the God thing because it's like, yeah, the story needs to be more about something else. Yeah. I mean, they can still get a little bit of stuff. It's just that it's sort of almost secondary. I'm just gonna get these coins real quick. Yeah, if the story isn't like focused around him, then it's pretty much that's his default thing. It's like,
when he's a periphery character sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is even the stuff you mentioned is pretty pre-Flanderization, like the left-handed thing and that. That probably is a little bit back when he still had more character. Oh, Bark and double jump, breaking physics. But he gets worse and worse. But no, funnily enough, that's another one. It's called I Forgot Flanders Can Do That, which is when you present the character with more than just their boiled down traits in an episode and allow them to be more than just that. What do you got, Frink?
I gotta play Bone Storm 2. Give me one.
No can do, my pointy-headed friend. I need the power of video game violence to run my latest invention / monster. If you find me a World War II communication radio and a satellite, then my creation will live, and we can play with it and enjoy the frolicking.
Oh, cool. Real violence is way better than TV violence. It's like a level boss come to life. Now, who would have a World War II radio?
Well, Herman.
That guy that sells all those grenades to Nelson might. I better check.
To Nelson?
You got it.
All right. Oh, we got to follow the pizza van. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that looks like a pizza van.
It's a bit bizarre because it mentioned Herman earlier, and then now it's bringing him up again. That was a bit odd. We never actually had to go see him before. I wonder if the game just bugged.
I'm not really sure how the structure of this game is going or how it's really meant to work, but it mainly just seems to be a really long fetch quest chain of events, just trying to, and the only reason that they're sort of keeping you entertained is because they keep throwing you recognizable characters from The Simpsons.
Yeah, so it is mostly point A to point B, drive point A to point B, escape things, collect stuff, and that's it. The main hook is that you're in Springfield. It's fully fleshed out. You know, you can drive right round, you can talk to the characters and that. But on the same token as well, there is a lot, like, we are just kind of doing the story like last time, but there's lots of side missions and lots of little collectibles and unlockables and stuff. It's just we never really put any thought towards those last time. We just sort of did mission after mission. So you can just sort of burn through it. But otherwise, yeah. And then otherwise it's like races, basically. But it does get harder and harder. But it is mainly about the setting.
Especially if you, try and... I don't know, for instance, how we're actually trying to catch a car in a go-kart, but it apparently works somehow.
Hey, the High Roller was a fast go-kart, man. It was... Martin Prince is a little genius. I actually got a lot of respect for, like, Martin's character, right? Because, like, he gets bullied a ton. He gets beat up and stuff. But he's, like, unapologetically himself. You know what I mean? He'll just, like, prance around in a leotard, singing, you know what I mean? Reciting a play to himself. He'll play a pamphlet. All these things that would, in these sort of, what do they call it in America? Middle school, or is it elementary? Elementary still, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. I always forget what they are. They do it differently to America.
School in general, really.
Yeah, but these things that might get you seen, especially in that day and age, as prissy and make you a bit of a target. He doesn't care. Even though he gets beat up and everything, he says what he wants to say. He's himself.
It's one of those interesting things that, yeah, you're right. It's in your youth, you focus so much more on what other people think of you and that, and worry a lot more about that sort of thing. And it obviously plays out a lot in obviously movies and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
And so yeah, seeing a character like that, it's like, yeah, you got to give him credit. He gets bullied, but he's being himself.
That's
but
it.
it does. Wait, I thought we were chasing. What?
I thought we were going to Herman, but it wants me to talk to Wiggum.
Do you have grenades?
Hey, Springfield's lamest. What's the deal?
Didn't you hear? Herman's been robbed.
Ah.
Hey, you don't know who did it, do you? Because if you did, boy, that would be great.
Oh, no. Now where am I going to get a radio?
These fresh skid marks leading away from the scene of the crime could be a clue. But who's to say, really?
Chief Wiggum.
To finish a thought there, I was going to say that it's interesting when some of the characters, like when you think of like the children characters and that, it's like, oh wow, he's so strong for still being who he is after all he's been through. It's like, yeah, but in real life, no one gets bullied in school for like 30 years. So
yeah, well that's true. He's built a real thick skin. Funnily enough, on the bullying thing, obviously in the early seasons, the bullying was a big part of it. You know what I mean? And Snake's just hanging out on the highway, getting run over. We'll talk to him first.
Hey, Snake, what's up?
Do I know you, little dude?
I need that radio you borrowed.
No way, little dude. This radio is going to help me score beaucoup de chicks.
Last time I checked, chicks liked fast cars, not vintage electronics. Why don't we race for the radio?
Oh, I totally agree to your proposal.
Oh, is he in, is it Little Bandit? Little Bandit? Was it called Little Bandit? It's something Bandit, isn't it? Snake's car?
I honestly can't remember.
Oh, Homer gets it at a police auction and then Snake, like, tries to kill him over it.
No, I vaguely remember the episode, but I can't remember the name.
Great episode. Great episode. I think it's the one where, Marge becomes a realtor.
Move it or lose it.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Great episode. I swear it's like, she needs premium, dude. Premium. God, I forgot what I was saying before we bumped into Snake. God. If only there was some way to record my thoughts.
Oh, but that's right. We're talking about the bullying thing against
Oh,
Martin
yeah.
being a big thing early on, but then
Oh, well, bullying in general in the show was quite a thing. And obviously, you know, it is a thing people go through. But I think they eventually wanted to sort of wean away from it because eventually the bullies only beat each other up. There's still bullying. They still bully and say mean things, but they rarely ever, after a certain season, beat up other kids. They mainly just end up punching each other.
maybe this was after they established what was his name? Kearney or whatever, having the child.
Yeah, Kearney was an adult.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we can't have him do that anymore.
Yeah, no. Because, yeah, that's it. Most of the time it ends up with that. And Nelson sort of stops being like a regular bully. He's more just like one of the crew. Honestly.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, they have how many like redemption type arcs have they had for him? So he can't still keep being them.
Yeah. Eventually he's just sort of gotten there.
Yeah.
Now
exactly.
you kind of just feel bad for him because he's got like a drunkard, druggy hoe for a mum.
Yeah, we now know more of his story.
Yeah, he's just kind of got a crappy home life. So you kind of just sort of feel bad for him. Hey, what is that? Is that a comment?
Hey, Nelson, we have a surprise for you. Is my dad? Has he finally come back from going to get cigarettes or whatever it was?
Yeah. Oh, I love it when I remember there's like an episode where Marge takes over like their scout troop or whatever it is sort of thing. And Nelson keeps having like moments like that about his dad. Like all the time he just looks over and sees like a tree or something like that. He's like, Papa. And eventually Marge is like, geez, I see why he left. And it's like, oh God.
Yeah. Which obviously it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, that's it.
If he hadn't
It
left,
doesn't.
he wouldn't be like that.
Hey, what's going on?
Wow, you're really struggling to get this, aren't you?
I took off the statue's head. Oh, that's a good little throwback. It would obviously just be like glued on there or something.
Now, is the gold in reference? Because isn't there like an episode where they paint the statue gold to make it look better or something? Because it's normally like
I don't
grey.
recall. I don't think it was grey. I always thought it was sort of like a bronze or something. I don't think it was.
Maybe it's a bronze.
I don't know.
Huh,
I always thought it was kind of like a bronze or something of that sort. Not too sure otherwise.
Maybe we should just go to the Krusty Burger, Krusty Krab. I was about to say.
Well,
Now there's a show for you, kids.
Right.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's a good one. So we've done 4 of the story missions. We're going to do 3 more, and then it'll go to the next level. You know, and we won't be barred anymore. There's 1 extra bonus mission, 3 street races. We have seen the thing for the street race. We just didn't stop for it. 7 cards, which if that was a card just there, I don't understand why I couldn't collect it.
We apparently have 0 or 5 vehicles.
Yeah, I guess there's 5 other vehicles you can get your hands on. You know, if you find a phone booth, there we go. We'll just go to the phone booth real quick.
Now, obviously, I think the one thing we haven't been doing enough of in this is running people over.
It's because you can kind of just bump them. You doesn't have that satisfying squish of a Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so it's just... All right, so I don't think you just buy these. I think you've obviously... Oh, it's Moe's sedan with the daisy thing on the front. You've obviously got to unlock them through different means. No, we'll keep Bart's. We will keep Bart's. Well, you know, like... Oh, there is a race here. Why don't we... I'm going to go find a repair thing, and we'll do a race. We haven't done any races just yet. So we'll just do a race. Where's a freaking repair?
It's all right. It's all right. I'm sure if you
go.
lose the race, that's not
When
saying
I lose. When I
Let's
lose.
say if you lose the race, I'm sure it'll be the left trigger's fault or whatever button.
No, I was actually about to say I can't really blame that anymore because I realized you can use A and B. I thought B was a handbrake, but it's just... So
you shouldn't have mentioned that until after you lost the race.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. So
all right, Homer, what do you want?
I need your truck, Homer.
Why should I give you that?
Because I love you.
Pay up, sucker.
You're charging your own son?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Reminds me of... so it's 200 coins for Mr. Plow. Oh, I don't know. I've already got Barney's plow truck. I might leave that for now. Might save the money for something else.
But Mr. Plow, it's clearly a, subtext.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Plow. we'll just go do that race. Apparently, Ralph's the one in the business.
Hi, Mr. Lisa. If you win, the man ladies
Bring it.
Pass all checkpoints and cross the finish line first. Don't destroy your vehicle. Okay. 5-4. What the hell? That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What I like though is it's like it goes, don't destroy your car. It's like, yeah, I probably could have gathered that myself.
Yeah, that's kind of like a pretty obvious rule, isn't it? You can't win a race if you destroy your car before the end of the race. Oh, that is so lame.
I mean, I would find it funny though if you were in like a game like Grand Theft Auto or something, and you start a race, and you know in most of games like Grand Theft Auto, and obviously like this, if you destroy your car during the race ends.
Yeah.
I would find it hilarious if, and if there is a game like this, or if there have been times Grand Theft Auto has done this, or other games, please mention in the comment. But I find it'd be fun if you were racing and your car gets destroyed, but the race doesn't end. It's just like, yeah, if you get to the end any other way first.
Yeah, you just run on foot.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is the time to use my jetpack that I've got.
Got smashed. Yeah. Well, I was thinking with a game like Grand Theft Auto, it would be possible to maybe have your car explode right at the end and cross the finish line as a husk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that wouldn't count.
Or like, I was thinking like, you know, your car blows up, but you survived, and so you just like mug someone for their bicycle.
Yeah, I guess that is how it's probably why the rule is there, actually, because you could just maybe take another car.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but it would be cool though and funny if it was like that, because I just love the idea of people just like, because that would be the thing is that I see on YouTube is people like finishing races in games with like the most ridiculous things they can find.
Yeah.
Like, this is me finishing the race with a pogo stick. It's like, how the fuck? How the fuck did you do that?
I think I just realised that it's Lisa in this car absolutely smoking me.
Of course.
I'm getting destroyed here.
Oh. Well, yeah, she's in a car. You're in a go-kart. Like, dude, what's your...
Yeah, that is true. Is that like a Malibu Stacy car? Oh, God, I'm going to lose again. Fuck! No, we got to do it. I got to do it, Aaron. Maybe it's just like, maybe I shouldn't be in this car. It's not particularly good. Oh. But just seeing Millhouse before, right? I forgot to say because it came up to my mind at the time. But Millhouse is actually one of my like favorite little side characters. He's got so many funny lines. Like his whole life is kind of like really sad and everything, but he actually is like so funny. But I always remember when he's like at that beach house with Bart and his family, and they're playing their board game, and it's like that date night one, and then Bart pulls out a card and it's called The Dud, and it's like looks like Millhouse. And there's just a moment where Homer's face cracks this smile, and he's like, "He looks like you, Poindexter." It's just poor Millhouse. Oh no, poor Millhouse. He just gets absolutely roasted by everyone.
You saved yourself there because you were in a rocket and rockets fly, so...
Oh, go, 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 go. Easy, first time. 1 of 3 races completed. There we go. All right. Well, we got a bit done. I think that might be an all right place to leave it, though, eh, Aaron? Oh, God.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a perfect place to leave it. That's a perfect place to leave it.
Imagine if that was Homer.
I was going to make some other comment, but who cares?
Oh!
Who cares? We got to see these guys be run over, and that was hilarious. So, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Everyone enjoyed that, and if you want to see more of that, tell us in the comments. We'll run over anyone you want. That's right.
Which character do you want to see get splat? Put it in the comments below. Thank you, everyone, for watching. As Aaron said, hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy the video, consider liking it. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up with this series and any other series we have on the channel. Go check them out if you haven't already. And hit the bell if you want to make sure you know when the next episode comes out. Otherwise, these to be continued.
It is indeed. Bye-bye.
Bye.